It's a ghost trick. It's been entirely too long. Let's play more ghost trick. That's right, we're back. Autosave. I mean, not much really changed here, but... Right in we get. Now I'm back in the present and it's completely shrouded in darkness. I can't see it, but I can feel the tension in the air. It's a state of emergency. Ooh. And that's only natural. With a power failure, all the cell bars opened automatically. Plus, now a death row inmate is loose in the darkness. It's Metal Gear time. Did what I promised Lynn. I stopped the execution. That condemned criminal is now in just as much danger as before. Where the heck am I? Going for the spoon. That was the tip that JOWD left us at the end of the last part. The detective told me to head for the spoon when I got back to the present. So here I am. I've been listening to the remastered soundtrack for this release of Ghost Trick a lot. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, it did a really good job. Like, some of them really took some getting used to, but all in all, did a really good job. And this one is the bell. Better go back. Woo! Look at him wiggle. Look at him wiggle. Look at him nay-nay. Ghost Trick. Metal Gear. Woo! I'm back. My goodness, someone flushed his toilet. That was some good timing. Now to use the cover of darkness to help the detective escape. But first, I have to find him. Prisoner C-74. Secure the prisoner. Looks like they are hunters in this darkness. I hope they haven't found Detective JOWD. A musically inclined friend of mine said the music isn't too well mixed. It's... understand. Yeah, Also, hello, Scalwell. Good to see you. How's it going? It definitely... I feel like I'm entirely waffling back when I said that some of them really work, but some of them, I don't know. I'd love to see like proper... Yeah, I still have the... Yeah, this is the remixed. I'm still entirely on the remixed soundtrack red. Some true darkness. But luckily, darkness doesn't exist in the ghost world. Let's make use of that fact to help me find the detective. I don't want to press the emergency button. Hey. Oh, hello. Huh? What's that red light? Looks like the hunter's eyes glow red. There he is. Sorry, I'm a Ghost Trick purist. Understandable. Doesn't look like escape is going to be easy. We played the game with the remix anyway, it's its novelty. The track is good. Yeah, this one is good. It's... Ba-dum-bum-bum. Shh. I remember how to play this game. There we go. Hello, JOWD. Ah, there you are. I was wondering what I was going to do. Dad looks very rotund here. Well, actually, it's Audible Novelty. It's my more talented cousin, Audible Novelty. Are you the one who made that toilet bell ring? That's right. I still had another napkin lying around. Thanks to that, I managed to make it here. How'd you know to do that? I learned a few things about your ghost tricks during our time together. They certainly can be very useful powers, but at times not so much. I knew that if the internal phones weren't working, you'd be trapped in the death chamber area. So I quickly came up with an alternative route. A route that made use of Sausage Head's spoon in my napkin. Wow, this detective's good. Next time you praise me, go ahead and say it out loud. Anyway, looks like it's time for a strategy meeting. Escape strategy, huh? This could be interesting. Let's do it. Alright. Let's make sure we're both clear. The key to my escape is this darkness. Once the basement power supply is restored, escape will be impossible. So I move under the cover of darkness, huh? I know I won't have much trouble with that. I'm afraid I won't be able to see, so you'll have to lead the way. Lead the way? Once you find a safe spot for you to move to, I want you to give me a signal. Okay, fine, but how? Dead don't have voices. Even if they did, we'd have to be quiet. Don't you worry about that, I have an idea. Let's just try it and you'll see how it works. This detective likes to just dive right into things, even more than Lynn does. That's where Lynn gets it. If they find me, imagine they'll shoot first and ask questions later. Yeah, we're definitely in the US. If I die again, we can just start over, right? He says cheerfully. So Lynn gets that for him too. Obviously. I don't know if you know it or not, but this is a special prison. There aren't any dangerous criminals here, except for me, that is. Yeah, I did hear something about this being a special place. Yes, and because of the special status, they're not prepared at all for emergencies. They have 4 timid security guards at most. I think I saw some hunters lurking in the darkness, though. Those are the guards. They're wearing night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? They're special glasses that let you see in the dark. Very handy things. Under their field of vision, it's all over. It's all about staying out of the guards' line of sight, eh? Make sure you guide me to safe spots. Now about that signal I want you to give me. Oh, yeah. How am I supposed to do that? I've already been dead once. I don't know if it's because of that or what, but I can sense your powers now. You what? For example, you're in the bunk right now, aren't you? Wow, I'm impressed. I guess you have a 6th sense. I think it's more like a detective's intuition. That doesn't sound right somehow. Anyway, the details don't matter. Do you see this R here? The JOWD button. Yeah, where'd that come from? Let's use it as our signal. How will that work? You press R, I'll sense it. Then I'll move to where you are. So for example... move to that spoon and press R. I'll run to the spoon. Simple, right? Alright, fine. Let's start our escape plan. Just make sure you guide me to a safe spot, Sissel. Alright. Here we go. So that red light. That's the light of the night vision goggles on one of the security guards. Just take the R, Sissel. I can use the light to let me know where the guard is. If you watch the light closely, you can tell how the guard is moving, too. Very informative in the darkness. Keep a sharp eye out for it. Okay, so you're moving this way. Excellent. Oh, hey, there you are. the hell am I supposed to do here? Oh, I can hop onto you. Oh, watch out for demonetization when you upload this. YouTube specifically targeted this part as being too much for the tender advertiser eyes. Oh. Guns. Gun, police. Understandable. Thank you for the warning, though. The guards are on the move. Now what? Get a sense of how the guards are moving by watching the red lights. I think you already know this, but just in case. If you want to take a look around the screen, you can move around with OWDs. Oh, you're moving all over there. Oh, this is the one where I have to... He's venting. Sus. What? Thud. Bro's camping in that spot like he's playing a Rainbow Six Siege match. You're not wrong. Bro trying to spawn camp is that shit right there. What's this hole? Bro just taking a leak. You just gonna vibe up there? Where'd your buddy go? He's going upstairs now. Alright, where you going? Alright, I need to get... I think the next spot I need to get... JOWD is... This area under the stairs is a blind spot for the guards. They won't find him here. The spot is safe. Oh, drat. Need to wait, though, till you go back upstairs. Before I summon you there next. Wait, where are you going? Can't actually see where you're going. Ah, woo! Good job, JOWD. Oh no. Oh no. Come back. Why does JOWD look like a burrito? You know what? Good point. Yoink. He's cozy. I don't remember where this guy goes exactly. So if I recall, he goes down there. Oh, I can reach a little closer. Okay. Oh, shoot. You're gonna make me put you upstairs, aren't you? It's annoying. Whee! Splat. Can you use your ghost trick to send a cop down a metal slide in Boston? I mean, I think this is about as close as I can come. To be perfectly frank. Getting you up the stairs is going to be frustrating. Because we gotta get JOWD halfway up the stairs. And then the rest of the way up the stairs. Trying to do this in the most efficient manner. I think this is going to involve... opening the hatch. This is going to be tight, but... Nope, busted. There he is. I don't know if I just dash up the stairs are going to work. Yes, the stairs are a pretty crowded place. But use the stairs if you want to get any further. Oh, I don't know. Are you sure that assumption is correct? Big oof. Oh, hey, at least you checkpointed me. You have to get him up the stairs. I know at some point we hide him in the vent here. And like going right here is too far. What, do you want me to climb up into the ceiling? I think we could manage that. Enough access right now. Open the hatch, create an entry point. That I can do. Oh, you little shit. Really? Alright. Sad. Just can't seem to find the break I need. Then just have to make one. Try to find a way. Tried calling me to all kinds of different places. I'm agreeable. I can go pretty much anywhere. Can't go up there. That just won't work. If you're so agreeable, why can't you flush yourself down the toilet to escape, idiot? Yeah. Skill issue. That'd be the toilet skill issue, though. Yep, fair. Alright, there you go. Whee! I'll check it out tomorrow. Alright, fair. Woo! Woo! JOWD roll. Very good. Okay, now we're on the right track. And now I need to hitch a ride with this dude. To the other vent. Can you make it here, JOWD boy? Woo! 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 Good shit. Now this guy, we can go don do don do don. Makes so much noise, honestly. Like, he's not even a circle, he's just, he has a flat side. Yeah. It just keeps rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh, let's hope you're not watching here. If I move now, I'm going to fall. Could you close the forge for me? So, what do you think? If only we could manipulate their guns to create a straightforward path, and this would be a much more strictly rated game. I'd say if we did come this far, we did it. Great job, Sissel. Okay. Basement generator has been repaired, restoring power to all areas. Success achieved. Whew. Took a few tries to get right, so... But we got there in the end. Not too bad. This is how that prisoner in the news recently escaped. Oh no. Whew, we just made it. The question is, what now? Ghosts? Exactly. I don't have anywhere to go, do I? Maybe I'll go back to my cell. You better be kidding! But I'm still a condemned criminal, you know? I doubt anybody'd welcome me with open arms. Why don't you try contacting Lynn? She went to see some justice minister guy. So an escaped death row convict is supposed to just report into the justice minister, is that it? I kinda like that. Anyway, after all the trouble you went through, I guess I'd better run. That would be nice, yeah. Dark, hello! Alright, Sissel, until we meet again. Jump. Down to the circle with the sector excised. So now I've saved a condemned criminal's life and helped him escape. Was that really the right thing to do? Guess all I can do is believe in Lynn at this point. A semicircle with little extra, a mostly circle. Detective JOWD was painting my picture in his cell. He knows me. I'm sure I'll be talking to him again. Detective JOWD's until we meet again came around quicker than expected. When I got back to the guard room, the next fateful call came in. And there's Bailey, still panic dancing. Mood. So that's a Luca emote? That is a Luca emote. Sissel, are you there? Hello? Who's this? Oh, I'm not talking to you, officer. Anyway, if you're there, Sissel, come here immediately. I'll be waiting for you. If you make it in time, that is. Hey, wait a minute. Alright. That call. Who's it from? I don't know. Some weird call. But who? Will call to end my dancing. No one. Yeah, well, once you get going like that, I'm not gonna stop you. It's a contest. Which will stop first? My dancing, or the turning, or the planet. Let him go. Let him go. Whoa. Turbo speed. Yeah, good luck with that. There he goes. But I could do that dance by now. I'm more concerned with the detective's message. Better get over there. Fast. I'm just gonna watch him go for a bit. The more I watch this, the more I can't help but think that I should try uploading that panic dance Discord emote to Twitch. See how well that works on Twitch as an animated emote. All right, let's get out of here. External line. Is this even external line? It is. Mystery location. Uh-huh. Panic dance. This is one of the ones I have mixed feelings about. The other end of the telephone line, the scene that greets me tells me one simple fact. It works, but it doesn't have the same gravitas as the original DS soundtrack. That our great escape plan has ended in failure. Never expected to see you here, Inspector Cabanela. I believe that's my line, old friend. What were you doing here? I believe that's my line too, clearly. Oh. Your paint splotch is reversed. I came to attend your execution. They told me what time it was. Couldn't get into the chamber. So I was observing a moment of silence here. But like most of the minor remix tracks with the 4 minutes and ones like this just sort of... You dare link my own silly memes on my own Twitch stream? Bless your heart. I was observing a moment of silence here. 12 years... Oh, God! Bro. I looked up, my eyes were full of tears. There you were, baby. It's just the way things turned out. Took part in what seemed like a fun game, and here I am. Here's what I wish, my old friend. Wish it was anybody but me who found you here. Because now that I've found you, man, I gotta turn you in. You have to say spotlessly clean, after all. Thanks for coming. I wanted to say goodbye to you. As you can see, I guess I'm not going to be much help to you. What's going to happen to you? Being executed tonight is just about the only thing on my schedule, it seems. Executed, huh? Death is pretty much meaningless to me. Anyway, I guess we'll be seeing each other again. By the way, there's something I'm looking for. Oh, that's right. Your lost memory. You know the things I'd like to know. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? Return for tonight's fun little game, is that it? Alright, about me. I saw it, you know. That picture you were painting in your cell tonight. That was me. Which means you must know me. I'm very sorry, but I can't talk to you about that now. Cheeky. What? Why not? Because I don't know your true face. My true face? A detective. I can only talk about what I'm sure of. However, I'll give you one lead at least. A lead? What is it? Long time ago, I gave Lynn something to hold on to for me. It was a music box. If you ever come across it, I advise you to open it. It might jog your memory. That wooden box I found in Lynn's apartment. And that's the only help I can give you right now. Cabanela, eh? That man pointing the gun at you right now. They say he's your good friend. We were when we were in the detective division together. That was a long time ago. Now he's the head of the Special Investigation Unit, the top of the elite. Getting ahead is the only thing he thinks about now. That white coat of his is the symbol of his determination. His white coat? There's somebody looking to get promoted to the top. What's the one thing they're afraid of most? A blot on their record, of course. Like a stain on a pure white coat. Who would promote a man with a coat covered in stains? If it was me, I'd go for a black coat that didn't show the stains. The world is full of excellent candidates. Even one mistake could be the end of a career. But everyone makes mistakes, right? Nevertheless, Cabanela has chosen the path of the white coat. He'd do anything at all, to hide his coat's shadows. Like send his good friend to the gallows. Because that's the right thing to do. I'm a condemned criminal, after all. That's why he has that gun pointed at me right now. That would have been a neat option. Why can't the game let me pick and choose which ones I want? There are definitely a few that I would choose the DS version over the remastered version. Is your execution really the right thing to do? I had a fair trial, and that's what was decided. No problem there. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. 4 minutes is better than the original. It's a little bit better than the original, but I do kind of like the 4-minute remasters. Like, you have to list all the music names. Yeah. Okay. Very true. This is the punishment that I should receive. So you'd only really be able to fairly, like Red says, you'd only be able to fairly do that without spoilers on a second playthrough. Also true. Songs you've encountered. Yeah, like at the end of each chapter, you unlock the songs in the music player. So at that point, you can toggle between you should be able to toggle between the DS and the remastered versions. Let you do that individually instead of overall, then that would then make you stop and configure that each time. Sure. Yeah, that's. And honestly, the only ones who would really be stopping and configuring that each time would be the ones who have played the original and want the original experience. If you're playing it the first time, you just keep going. So just a little extra bonus if you want it. I want to bring about a final close to that case and put it to rest forever. Lynn believes you're innocent. She's running around right now trying to prove it. Is that all you have to leave her with? No problem there? I was sentenced to the death penalty for killing my wife, Alma. But to me, that's not all it was for. You probably do this yourself anyways on PC by swapping the music files around, maybe. Ah! Did not consider that. What do you mean that's not all it was for? Talking about something that happened even before this case. Curious. I stole somebody else's life. What? It was 10 years ago. I'll never forget it. That day I saved the life of a little girl. I stole away the life of a man. 10 years ago, the life of a little girl. Would that little girl be Lynn? She told you about that? Yeah, she said you were her hero. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. "10 years ago in a certain park, a little girl was taken hostage. I was still young then. I didn't have any self-control. I remember asking myself at the time, JOWD, are you going to shoot this guy? This is what I answered. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. My hand was shaking a little. If my hand slipped, the man might die. Even the little hostage girl was in danger. Nevertheless, that was my answer. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. And then something insane happened. The man died. I took his life. Lynn was never told the outcome. She was so young at the time. I don't deserve to be called a hero. What I deserve is execution. Ready to go? My arms are getting tired. You got it, baby? Time for the big show of hauling you in. Oh, that's right. Just let me make one last phone call. It's a big favor to ask so casually, my old friend. Tell you what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm not watching. I'll be listening, though. On that, you can rely. Thistle, you've got your own path to follow. You'd better hurry. My own path? Then it's at the Justice Minister's office right now, right? Might not be a bad idea to say my final farewell to him, too. Oh, hi, Lynn. Hello? Everything's fine here. Is this the chicken kitchen? I'd like to request a delivery. The chicken kitchen's next door. Goodbye! Bam. Really unusual for a cop to feel guilty about shooting an unarmed person to death. Sounds like she's in some kind of trouble. This is a fictional game, yes. Any resemblances to reality are purely coincidental. It does, doesn't it? Go help her out, wouldn't you, Sissel? Sorry to keep you waiting. Amazing for JOWD to know the private phone number of the Justice Minister off the top of his head. Yeah, honestly. Sorry to keep you waiting, Inspector. Ready to go? Especially after so long, too. Oh, before I forget. Although, Lilac, about your point, if anything, perhaps it's more unusual for a cop to be in jail for said. Not even for said killing. Yeah, I didn't even go to jail for said killing. He was labeled a hero for it. I have a little something for you. Why'd you toss it so high? Oh, you know, man. That's how I roll. A present, if you will. There's nothing else like it, baby. There's nothing else like it. Don't throw it. What's this? A pocket watch? Considering my situation, it's the last thing in the world I need right now. Forgive me, man. Let's just say I'm no good at choosing presents. Imagine if JOWD got bonked in the head. This world where there's an outtake where JOWD just gets bonked in the head by the pocket watch. This is it, Sissel. Let me just leave you with one thing. Don't trust other people's memories. Look for what you seek with your own eyes. I'll remember that. We've already seen two different perspectives of the same event. In very vague terms, so... They're gone. There's nothing left here. No hope. No cores either. Without any cores, I can't follow after them. This is the end of my adventure. I feel pretty dejected, but I guess I better go find Lynn. I'll follow the path Detective JOWD pointed out to me. The path to the Justice Minister's office, where Lynn went to try and stop the execution. There we go. Drama. Alright, chapter 10. Expected something to pop up in this locale at some point like an Easter egg. It never does. Yeah. Just empty forevermore. And my assignment to stop the execution had ended in such an unsatisfactory way. I decided to go see Lynn at the Justice Minister's office. Detective JOWD's story about this other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynn about it? I just don't know. This time, Lynn isn't dead. But the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. I'm glad Lynn isn't dead, but what in the world is she doing? Then again, do I really want to know? I can talk to her. Hey! What kind of greeting is that? I mean, I know I'm a ghost and everything, but... Well, and how did it go? Was Detective JOWD still alive? He'd already been executed by the time I got there. Did manage to save him, but... You did? Oh, I'm so glad. Wait a minute, did you say but? I told them about my adventure at the prison. About that other murder, though. I couldn't bring myself to tell her. Inspector Cabanela arrested Detective JOWD? I can't believe it! Yeah, I feel the same way. Can't believe that wherever I go, someone is always dead. Either you or someone else. Sorry about that. So who is that lying on the floor there? Oh, you noticed him, did you? That's the Justice Minister. The man who signed the order to carry out Detective JOWD's execution. He was already dead when I got here. Imagine the creepypasta world where it's just, oh, that's the Justice Minister. He signed the order to carry out the JOWD's execution. I killed him. Should you have called for help in that case? I guess so. I'm wanted, remember, for murder? So maybe we could save him without me getting caught. We, eh? Oh boy. Just too many mysteries surrounding Detective JOWD's execution. Why the Justice Minister signed the order? And why would Inspector Cabanela betray Detective JOWD? Just so you know, Detective JOWD himself said it was the right thing to do. Anyway, I guess I better see the Justice Minister. Lynn looked at me with her hyper-realistic eyes and she told me she'd kill the Justice Minister. Hey, can you hear me? The Justice Minister couldn't cope with being killed by Lynn and made up a different scenario. He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious. Could you rescue him now while he's still unconscious? Instead of talking to him, I bet it'll be faster to just see for yourself what really happened. Yeah, I bet you're right. Up we go then, to 4 minutes before his death. I do distinctly remember that if you revive the Justice Minister before talking to Lynn, Lynn just entirely butts in. I remember this puzzle having a really mean checkpoint arc. The most complex one, if I recall. Yeah. The first checkpoint in this one is really mean. Oh, excuse me. What? All right. I'll do as you say. Like, the first half of this puzzle is really easy, but if you're in the wrong place when you hit the first checkpoint, you're stuck. This is terrible. It's me. It's red. Oh. What is the answer? Me when my tummy does the ouchies. Me when my head goes ka-thump, ka-thump. Medicine. Me when I stand up wrong and I pull my muscle in my back. Me when I'm supposed to be God's toughest soldier, but I got the tummy ache. Same. Water. Water. Oh no! One timing. Looks like justice was served. Such a foolish man. Oh, he woke up. He's a contradiction. What a tormented soul. Contradiction? The more we search for the truth, the further into a dilemma we fall. World of men is steeped in contradictions. If we choose this, we can't have that. Man tries to have his medicine bottles and water pitcher. He loses both. Objection. Oh, I don't know. To me, it looks like you could have just had both of those things just now. He didn't know the truth about the world. That's why he died. Such a foolish man. Maybe I should say, a pathetic man. That's a more fitting word. I don't think this guy gets it yet. The foolish and pathetic man is him. Is that what they call a contradiction? By the way, what's your name? My name is Justice Minister. Just call me a seeker of truth. Sidestepped that one, didn't he? What a heart problem having soul. God's mighty soldier. Whoa! Emma! And the other end of the line is? Oh, excuse me. Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister. Oh, it's you. Who is this? How'd you get this number? We have your daughter. Who is this? I'm Emily's tutor. Would a tutor call you at this hour? Bonnie. Red, no. No. I'll say it one more time. We have your daughter. What? My daughter? Is she alright? Tell me she's alright. Hear for yourself. Red, are you kidding the Justice Minister just so you can get the hips of Madame Rose, Emma, and her voluptuous hips? Hear for yourself. Papa, help! I'm gonna be killed! Fucking AI-generated voices. What do you want? What are your demands? I believe we already made our demand known the other day. Oh, so it was you. And have you complied? Has the execution been carried out? I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because that's my job. Yes, of course. You should be contacting me any minute now with a confirmation. There's no need for this kidnapping. She's blue, dabba-dee-dabba-die. We are very thorough. You'd do well to remember that. Of course, it goes without saying, we're watching you. As soon as this information leaves that room, you'll never see your daughter again. I trust you understand that. Don't tell the police, is that it? Exactly. All you have to do is your job. Alright, I'll do as you say. Make sure this execution is carried out tonight. You'll have my word. Go there? No. Stay here. We can go there for an interesting... Oh no, they'll gouge out his eyes. Go full, going full Max Roivas in here. May the rats eat your eyes! This is terrible. A kidnapping, eh? Once again, I'm not sure I know exactly what that word means. It's apparently the cause of the minister's attack. Such a useless man. Huh? Useless man caught up in a useless case. Why doesn't he understand that? Anyway, we only have 4 minutes here. Better do something about that medicine. I can't do anything about the medicine. Actually, we'll stay here. Let's call my wife. I have to see if it's true. Incredible hair. Capcom loves to make impossible hairstyles. Yes. They called the wrong person. This minister doesn't accept the truth easily. He's morally bankrupt. Okay, now you're taking it too far. His wife won't answer for some reason. A wife who doesn't answer her phone. I think I know who that is. Morally bankrupt man deserves a morally bankrupt wife. Why doesn't that man understand that? Now I'm sorry I ever brought this guy along. Hello? Hello? Yeah. 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 When my head do the big ouchie. Oh, here it comes. Its worry and anxiety have reached their peak. Such a disgraceful man. Huh? If one lives his life in fits, he's bound to be plagued by fits. It's so simple. What doesn't he understand? Well, there wasn't a chance to rescue him before now. It's not over yet, though. I can't give up now. You better make someone better do a perfectly timed hydrate redeem. Ugh. On. 0. And hydrate. Yes, excellent. Thank you, Red. Perfect hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. We are no longer dying immediately. There, that should help. At least now he's had some water. He's still breathing, apparently. And this is the... In case you don't remember, this is the really mean checkpoint here. Looks far from recovered, unfortunately. What's a wishy-washy man? Huh? He can't make up his mind whether to live or die. That's how he lived his life. Okay... He's now bought some time to get his medicine to him. You get checkpointed here. If you're not in the ceiling fan, you have to restart from the very beginning. Alright, get me in here. It's a mean as hell checkpoint. There's a medicine. Now it's time to go to work. Okay, time for the next step. Now about this medicine bottle. Winter's gonna make a full recovery. I have to deliver this thing to him. How is a ghost with no hands or feet supposed to do that? I guess I'll just have to use my head instead. Alright. Again. Salute. I think I can loosen you safely. Okay, this song kicks ass, yep. Oh, nope. Ah, I fucked that up. Okay, gotta turn. Alright, let's try this again. So, salute! I want to turn you around first. Because you are not going to do that. I want to hopefully knock you off of here. That still might be wrong. I think I still fucked this up. Yes, I need this one down there. Shit. All right. The Somnium files. When you're syncing, you only get like maximum of three rewinds. Like 3 rewind points. Okay. So I just want to go up there. Loosen the first restraint on that board. We stretch across. You can swing. Salute. I think you're facing the right way. Nope, you're facing the wrong way. Bollocks. That's right, we're experimenting. Sinking into despair. God, I'm excited to show off the second sync. And the second sync I got to do is so good. Oh, that's a Muda. I can spell, I swear. Yet brain work not. My brain only works properly for about 40% of the day, I swear. So if I turn you, I spin you, will I knock you off the right way? Yes! Excellent. Now release you. Here's a, oh, okay. So I want to roll you off of here. Then use the square one as the weight to trigger our little fulcrum here. Make sure I'm using the right thing. Bop! Stick! And swing better better. GG. Alright. My medicine! Ah! Look with your special eyes. My medicine! Oh my goodness, that's a lot of medicine. That is a, There! The minister finally took his medicine. He, took a whole lot of... Seeds all effect! Yes! Danganronpa V3 Chapter 2 memories. Seeds all effect. The minister finally took his medicine. Then you have to stop him from... Then you have to stop him from ODing. Yeah. We just... We cease all effect its medicine over to him, and then, just immediately have to revive him again, because he, ODs. Hi, Bungie, how's it going? Maybe even took too much medicine. Mister died from liver failure the next morning. Such a greedy man. Huh? He's supposed to take 2 capsules with water. Why doesn't he know that? Oh, I'll cut the guy some slack. There, see? Da-da-da. Bird's fate without any deaths after the final fate change. Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of work. But hopefully this taught him a lesson. He's going to be feeling this. He's going to be feeling this in the morning. Huh? He's greatly underestimated his dependence on his medicine. We learned something from this experience. First, know yourself. That is the key to everything. I think you need to listen to your own advice. Anyway, let's go back to the world of the present. Well, like me when I'm taking my allergy medicine, that's a big mood. Same here. My doctor has refused to give me... My insurance is refusing to cover my prescription because, because I keep not taking enough of my medicine and then taking the entire bottle in one fell swoop when I have an attack. So the Justice Minister is now back to life, but the furrows on his brow are even deeper now. Hi, Lynn. Apparently our lady detective is the present cause of those furrows. Look, detective. You were sentenced after a fair trial, and the man himself wants to be executed. But there was no evidence. All they had was his own confession. But it was no ordinary confession. It was the confession of an esteemed detective. Stay back! Don't you want anyone coming near me. Mr. Minister, please listen to me. I'd be able to gather new evidence in that case tonight. Oh, what? So please, just give me a little more time. It's okay, I can either take 1 pill twice a day over a week or 14 pills at once. It's the same dose, yeah. I prescribe my heart medication based on average dose. I just got a call from the prison. Your death row convict apparently just escaped. Huh? Unfortunately, after all this time, it seems he now wants to dodge his punishment. But, when he's apprehended, his sentence will be carried out. Tonight. No. But when the sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty. So why'd you sign the order all of a sudden? Well, I was simply performing my duty as Justice Minister. That's all there was to it. Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Lynn looks like she's about to rip into the Justice Minister. I think she's forgotten all about me. I think I'll send her a little signal. Whip! Woo! Cecil, there you are! Sounds like the Minister is being very stubborn. That's right, he is. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all. The Minister has to have the execution carried out tonight. He has a very good reason for it. A good reason? I told Lynn what I had learned about the kidnapping. Kidnapping? They kidnapped the Justice Minister's daughter? Apparently. Oh my goodness. Oh, is next chapter what I think it is? But still. That's still no reason to hurry forward with the execution. Why don't you go ahead and say that to the Justice Minister then? That poor man. I hate to do that to him. Oh, by the way. Do you think you could carry me? Oh, right, sure. Not very handy, is it, having no legs? On guard, Justice Minister. I have the whole world in my hands. What are you going to do with that globe? Crack me in the head with it? Oh, this? Pay no mind to it. It's kind of hard not to pay attention to it. By the way, and please pardon me if this is a silly question, were you talking to somebody just now? But of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as ghosts, right? You talking about me? Ah! No, there's no such thing. This is a dream. It's nothing but a dream. Don't you remember me? That you was talking to me? So now I'm a dream, eh? Be more concerned about with the sharp blade than the globe, TV and shit. I mean, yeah. It's like it's like sharpening the shaft of a sledgehammer. Mr. Minister, we know about your daughter. She was kidnapped, wasn't she? And if the execution doesn't take place tonight, you won't see her again. Well, medicine. Shaft. But sus. Oh, what am I going to do? That's a beautiful emote, by the way. Death row prisoner has escaped. He's been executed tonight. My daughter, my Amelie. What if the execution isn't the right thing to do? Come on, Lynn, if you keep pressing like this, you're gonna die again. What can I do then? To do something about that kidnapping. If we do that, it'd be impossible to get the Justice Minister on our side. That's the way I see it. We'll start by gathering info on the kidnapping, the only way I know how. Hi. Read again, Mr. Minister. What? I've never seen you before. In any case, I'm a very busy man. You're a dream. Please don't bother me when I'm awake. I'm not a dream. Looks like it's just a waste of time trying to talk to this guy. I think you're right, stubborn Justice Minister. Please stop speaking ill of me inside my own head. I mean, that's a mood right there. Don't you think there's something fishy about this kidnapping thing? Fishy? I mean, the demand is to carry out an execution that was already set to be carried out. Just like the minister said. There's no need for such a kidnapping. Chris, where the hell are we? You might be right. We're in the dream world, Susie. Are you talking to somebody again? No. There's no such thing. No such thing. I'm a realist. I'll never believe in them. Not these ghosts. Not this escape from prison, and not this kidnapping. This realist is running away from several very real facts. At high speed, too. Anyway, let me try and find out more about this kidnapping. After all, I know where the kidnappers are. That's right, you have their telephone number. You go see what these kidnappers look like. Susie, this is the world of the dead. Susie, this is the world of the dead. We're going to 4 minutes before your death. Oh, I can't believe Chris Undertale has ghost tricks. And to be perfectly honest, Chris Undertale would have ghost tricks, wouldn't they? And you know that emote was Susie. That's that one Susie expression from Deltarune Chapter 2, wasn't it? Really should pay the kidnapper's hideout a visit. After all, if you want the Justice Minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery, but I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon a little lady in trouble. So I guess I'm in this for a little while longer. I don't know if we'll get to the best boy tonight, but we'll get to two delightful puzzles in consecutive chapters. Man, imagine if any of the ghost characters have Chris powers. Oh no! The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner JOWD to be carried out tonight. Lynn says the execution is mistaken. I believe her. And so I'm paying the kidnappers. I'd have to visit to see what I can find out about the abduction. We need missile emotes. I'll have to get on that before I stream next dark. That's a good idea. And we need some good missile emotes. Proceed, Lynn. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, Red! What? No, that's the path where Lynn kills the Justice Minister. That's the ghost trick creepypasta path. See what I can find out about the abduction. Like these vibes. What took you so long? Oh no! Or I'll explode! Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had that restaurant surrounded. Took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap. The simp. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself. Oh, that hurts, Beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you. I think we're looking at them, twin. Oh no, the guardian of the park. Good point. In fact, with the missile chapter, they script the title card and everything. Oh. It says PM instead of A. Oh. Literally unplayable. 0 out of 10. Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please. You should recognize that tune. Yes, yes, always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? There, see that, Beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face, too, my dear. Yes, a wry smile. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty. All right, I'll dream of you until you return. Simp. Why don't you open the trunk for our guest? I will. Beauty, I was just taking a little breather. A massa simp. All right, little lady, let me open that trunk for you. Honk shoo. Me. Beauty. Looks like the Justice Minister's daughter Haley has been kidnapped, and something else is bothering me too. This whole setup. I don't think I've ever been to this room before. Something about it is giving me a strange sense of deja vu. I've seen something like this before. We in the phone. Taking something precious to manipulate others, so that's what kidnapping is. The dirty tricks those without the powers the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it? Now then, she told though. Very true. Time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing, before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. Door. Hello. How Beauty can sense our presence in that plot point is literally never elaborated on. Can she? Oh, we can. I know. I honestly don't remember if it comes up again specifically related to ghost tricks. Because in the Chicken Kitchen chapter, it was the bug. Whenever I possess a door like this, for some reason I just get the urge to send something flying with it. These ghost tricks are kind of addictive. Mood. When I possess a candle, I have to burn it. Whee! Got the spirit sense all the Japanese high school girls have. Can swing you. Whoa. She's blue. Dead people go blue. Boom! Sense. Uh-oh. It's true. Oh god. That's a ball. Alright, how do we get back down off of here? Oh, there goes the ball. Boy, I hope I did the right thing here. Can pop into here. Speaking of fire, how many people know that the wrapper that KFC uses to cover their chicken sandwich has foil inside of it? From the way you worded that, Twin, I'm guessing the answer to that question is anybody who tries to microwave a KFC chicken sandwich after the fact learns that the chicken sandwich wrapper has foil on it. Yep. Guess who didn't try to put it in the microwave? Oh no. Oh dear. Why does my chicken sandwich make lightning? That's a yep. My condolences. That's an oof. We're in a box. Darn. Can't reach my destination from here. Your sandwich is just made of Zapdos. Oh no. Party popper, cake box, party popper. Boom. Just my imagination. Honk, shoo, me. Just my imagination? That's all he has to say? Wouldn't it be Boltrus, though? I mean, if you let it go in the microwave long enough, Scalwell, it would certainly become Moltres. Yep, Starts out as Zapdos, but if you let the microwave keep going long enough, Moltres makes an appearance. What an amazingly simple fellow. This room on the other hand is starting to look amazingly festive. The question is, how can I use it to my advantage? I know we got to... do I fire both of these? Whee! Oh, there's that. Oh no, I'll get infinite electrocuted like Ash. Just my imagination. Okay, so we're getting somewhere here. Just my imagination? Is that all he has to say? If he was any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. Gen 10 gimmick, merging Pokemon. Look at that streamer go spinning round and round. How can I make use of that? Can I actually pop into you? I can. Spin to win. No thoughts, head empty, except for beauty. Such is the life of the ultimate simp. Okay. Remember this sequence now. Let me in. The Skyrim NPC gets shot by an arrow. Oh, stop right there. Oh, must have been my imagination. Remember the sequence of events I want here? I think I want to... That's gonna start burning. Whee! Alright, that's lit. Oh no! Let me off this ride. The ultimate shrimp. Where'd you go so wrong, Ota? Good old Ota. Oh god. What are we gonna do with that lad? Spin to win. Spin to win. Sisto is really so irresponsible with fire. I mean, yeah. He's just having a ball here. What can we say? Can move you. This is also conveniently a hint for next chapter, too. Just my imagination. Oh, wrong button. Can we get? Alright. Open the box. Oh shit. That's not the daughter we were expecting. What in the... What's going on here? This little lady is... Camilla! This little lady really a daughter of the Justice Minister? She's just chilling. Just my imagination. Oh, it's the Justice Minister of JOWD. Oh god. What's with the fun-looking juice? Like I said, I always keep a smile on a lady's face. Camilla really packed into that suitcase like a fucking Pokeball. I wanted to treat our guest well. How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please. Kinda where she screamed for her dad's help earlier, considering she's where he's in prison. Lamar, but I guess it makes sense. Bread and milk? At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash. Hey, mister? Yes, cute little lady. More juice, perhaps. All you have to do is ask. Have I been... kidnapped? Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know, but we just ask for a little patience. Don't say those awful things about this house. Hmm? This house is where I used to live. What? Huh? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. Midnight bread, that's just gonna be as stale as a rock by now. Knowing Dandy, he's just gonna go to like the nearby 7-Eleven and come back with a loaf of Wonder Bread. What's the meaning of this beauty? Why here, at this girl's old house? Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location. Oh, I see. It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk? Oh, of course. Now, you be a good girl while I'm gone. That's a Toho character holding that candle in the background there, isn't it? You just read your book and drink your juice. I want to go home. Not quite yet. That's a Toho character. Tell me that's not a Toho character. This dilapidated place was Camilla's old house? What's going on here? What in the world? Girl's got a core. Why does this little lady have a core of a dead? When I helped her out at Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one. Damn, bitch, you really live like this? So that must mean she must have died sometime after that. It also means somebody else must have saved her. Better ask her what happened. Hello. Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you? Missile? Missile? I'm sorry, I'm not Missile. My name's Sissel. Alice? Yeah, that... I'm not fully up on my Toho, but I vaguely understand what you're talking about there. That makes sense. My name is Camilla. Camilla, so it is her. I knew it. What happened to me? What is this place? I can hardly tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead. The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead? Sissel still hasn't learned that, in Land of the Dead, people can read your mind. Darn, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax, you're not dead. This isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember? Sort of? You do? It's like she doesn't remember being saved very well. Sissel and Missile, what a pair. I know, I love them. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember really dying. Mind if I ask you a few questions about something else? Sure. Go ahead, Sissy. Sissy, eh? Would like to be one of Alice's dolls? Okay. Then asked me to do something for her tonight. I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? Yeah, but I never got there. Shockingly, going to the end of Dead End Drive proved to be a bad idea. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. Never should have gone through that park. What park? Thicc Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Yeah. Lynn always said. I don't like that park. Scary things happen there. Thicc Park, eh? What am I gonna do? Lynn's gonna be so mad. She is? How come? Because I left it there. The music box. In the park. That's right, the music box. That music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was? I don't know. Where? I'll pretend I don't know. You know. You don't have to humor me. Oh, oops. That's what happened to the music box. Good night, Red. Sweet dreams. Don't let the ghosts have fun going ghost. We're going ghost. What happened to the music box? I hid it in the bushes at the park just before it happened. Just before? Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh? I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park. You did well. So the music box is in the park. I better let Lynn know. Very good. This is your old house? Yep. This is where we lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynn and Missile. Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she? Yep. She's a detective, you know. She's a hero. She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the Justice Minister? My father is gone. Gone? Maybe he passed away? No, that's not it. My dad. He's going to die, and it's all because of me. What? What do you mean because of me? How'd you say that? It's called an execution. My dad is a detective. No way. Don't tell me your father is Detective JOWD. That's right. What in the world? 5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream. 5 years ago, that murder case. It was Mom's birthday that day. Alice is a doll maker who obtained potent magic through long study and basically transcend humanity, become doll. It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and Dad were working, and I was home by myself. Then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption. I'm home, Camilla. Why is it dark? I don't like the violin note in this song. Didn't have that odd... That violin note... I don't know about you, but that violin note doesn't work for me. The song doesn't need it. Oh. Well, that's a mean contraption. But that is pretty much what we saw in the basement. Mom! Mom! What was that noise? I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that. I know that contraption. I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake. A birthday message. Commands animated dolls and uses them in her attacks in the games. My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. Freya! My daddy wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. Oh no. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. Freya, Camilla. Same hair color. He told me to forget it. This is also unbelievably tragic. I can't believe it. This little lady is Detective JOWD's daughter. I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Why was I kidnapped? I want to know. Oops. Thistle, you really need to get a handle on that. There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe we better stop talking. It's too dangerous. Sissy, you're not going to talk to me anymore? I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that. Okay, but... I'm going to rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, alright? Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promise, Sissy? Look, protect that smile. God voice. Surely this is what's best for my child. For her to think that her father shot her mother point blank and got the death penalty for it. This is good for her mental health. But of course. You promise, Sissy. Update the phone book. Very good. Not only that, make the world think that her father shot her mother point blank range and is getting the death penalty for it. while she still carries the guilt of knowing that she feels she was responsible for it. The double whammy. JOWD solved nothing and caused double trauma. Twice the trauma. What took you so long? I traveled the entire town in search of the finest milk and bread for you, my dear, but it's late and all the shops are closed. We're leaving this place right now. What? But he's not here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here? Yes, and he's the one who chose this location. Oh, the Russians, yes. JOWD did nothing wrong while also doing so many things wrong. I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work all for the sake of his deal. Be quiet. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong. Sip. All right, as you wish, beauty. I feel it. I sense something here in this room. I know I said it before, but Camilla just crammed in that suitcase with a little book and a cup of juice, like she's in a friggin' Pokeball or something. Oh. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? Is she talking to me? I can sense your presence, you know. Okay, yeah, sixth sense. Next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that. Concerning. All right, we're leaving. Pardon me, little lady. She's very much sensing the player there. It's the look straight ahead that gets you. Like Winkle. I will admit I completely forgot that she does that in this case. That look directly at us. All of a sudden I'm left behind, alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. The ghost of Seimon! Oh no! The lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lyd know about all this? Does she know? Does she know? One of the things stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. With some of that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the damned? Does she know? Does she know? Beauty and the Dandy. Camilla, daughter. Now, at some point, I'm hoping we get to the chapter. I'm hoping we get to go back to Emma and Amelie, the Red Room. If anything, that's my favorite puzzle, specifically for her animations. It looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl with the trunk was Detective JOWD's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. Oh, it's this one? Excellent. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. Need to call it night now? When we get to the part you want. Have a good night, dog. Thanks for hanging out. We are right here. I told Lyd what I had found out about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. The kidnapper had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone. But Camilla! Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister? Bullying the strange man in the park? Oh no. The return of Spin to Win. Hang on tight, the strange man. I think the stupid old part was a little uncalled for. I think the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. The poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. That's just too much. It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists, too. Like the kidnappers winding up and using Camilla's old house as their hideout? There's no way it could just be coincidence. And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead. I just don't understand any of it. Oh, I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back. Slap. Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister. Was it your daughter that was kidnapped? Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. Ugh! How could you ever believe in you? I'm a realist. Please! You don't believe what we're saying? See for yourself. Just call home and... I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer. She won't? It's complicated. Game doesn't take place during 2020 confirmed. Yep. She doesn't answer. Doesn't that mean everything's normal? Doesn't prove it. I'm not being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. The difference doesn't make if that's not for my daughter. Ooh-wee, that's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. Miss me, baby? Inspector Cabanella! Close the distance. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. Stretch. That lunge. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Much might like to see him, so here he is. Nice for her to put the sword back. Detective JOWD? Oh, here's the guards. Detective JOWD, I'm so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. Lynn, please, don't apologize to me. The beautiful love between a teacher and a student brings a tear to my eye. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. He's a realist? Lynn's the realist. Cabanella's the unrealist. And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective JOWD could never have done such a thing. Ha 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 ha! Oh, come on now, baby. I don't know such thing. Huh? Why are we in Britain? Fuck. I know two things to be true, and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty. And two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? If that's the case, why did you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? Think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? I've been trying to forget Britain. My condolences. So are all those rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. That's enough, Lynn. But that's Detective JOWD! A death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. But... I can talk to you. My poor Amelie. Is she alright? Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camilla. Why is the dream talking to me in my head again? Wait a minute. Amelie? Could that be the Amelie next door? There's the inn we need. Yes, I think so. Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door. No, not me. My wife. It's, complicated. Yeah, but it would be pretty hard to admit she left him. Minister's wife ran away on him? Maybe they grew apart, what with him being so busy. Yeah, I bet you're right. Please stop gossiping. Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head. Poor lad. Hi, Lynn. How convenient. According to what I heard, Amelie was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight. Those horrible kidnappers, they were lying in wait for her. I want to make a Twitter poll for most divorced video game man and put him in it. Correct. He is high up there. Who are the other contenders, Freya? I must know. And also, is Kaname Date on the list of most divorced video game men? Despite not actually being married, to my knowledge. No spoilers. She couldn't. She had a fever. Huh. So the kidnappers grabbed Camilla by mistake instead? Asgore, yes, correct. Correct. Apparently, Amelie and Camilla are about the same age. Kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up. It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Camilla to do that errand for me, this never would have happened. Right, you asked her to bring the music box. Camilla. Alright. Oh, we can go talk to JOWD. Why do you have to go and make things so complicated? Acting like he's somebody else gets a bit frustrating. Date with a GF, let alone with a wife, is inconceivable. Correct. So Mr. Ghost, we meet again. If Date's not one of the most divorced men of all time, he's one of the most permanently single men of all time. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping. Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. We need to consider the difference between divorced and maidenless. That is a very important distinction. That's terrible. What's the demand? The carrying out of your execution. Tonight. I had no idea I was so hated. Well, the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple. Why not? Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla. What? Camilla? I checked it out for myself. I'm positive. No, it can't be. By the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She's the one who killed her mother 5 years ago. It was Camilla herself. What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. When I'm executed tonight, that'll be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight. When I came up with detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. Camilla will triple suffer. You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours. Huh? Is it true? What Camilla said? Why don't you tell us what you know? To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's, Alma's, birthday. I came home from work and she went in first. Mom! Mom! What was that noise? Huh. Looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There's nobody there besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them. So the little lady's mother died right in front of her. Why? That's so horrible. Camilla told me about it. She was crying. Big Kana energy. Oh, yeah. Correct. Good point. She said that the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. An impossible move? Let's just go in order. It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I convinced everyone of, even me. But tonight you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before. The powers of the dead, right? That day in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. Oh, is Jin Kitty getting divorced this way? I do not remember. I feel like he's divorced. But I honestly do not remember. I've tried to strike Danganronpa lore from my mind, to be perfectly honest. I do not recall. But he does give off big divorced energy, though. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? I can sense your presence, you know. Kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers. Yeah, that little call out doesn't get enough attention in this game. The other one gets all the attention, but this one just kind of gets pushed aside. It's no ordinary kidnapping. Looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was. Detective JOWD. There's still time before dawn. A little, anyway. Don't you see this case through to the end before you die? Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption. First was, of course, the firing of the gun. Right, that was an antique gun it had on display for years. So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design. Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for Mother's birthday. The other strange point was the movement of that Cupid. Cupid? It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. Whee! Imagine Camilla appearing years later as an ace attorney defendant. Imagine defending this case in court. I'm surprised Date has such little luck with women, frankly. I'm not. In the video I uploaded today, he uses his X-ray visor to examine a girl's bone structure. Date is maidenless. Your Honor, the Cupid just did that. Somebody made a change in the contraption's design, then manipulated it. You know, like how JFK's head just did. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. Made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that, but we're going to talk about that. What kind of adjustment? The gun, of course. The gun, eh? Come to think of it. Come to think of it, the gun is gone. There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall. Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption. One thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking. That gun really did shoot Alma. I hid the gun before I went to the police. You hid it? Put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. What, you mean? The detective still thinks it's a music box. That's what was in the box, huh? I got a different murder weapon ready to give the police. My own pistol. I need a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. I'll give you this, Lilac. He is not Ota. When I was all done, I turned myself in. If JOWD is what you told us just now true? Yes, of course. In that case, there's still time. Still time? I'm to solve the case that started 5 years ago. Because maybe he's just too horny for his own good. Yeah. I mean, okay, maybe. Maybe. Does Tenmyoji feel divorced despite never being divorced? Yes. Correct. Tenmyoji is very divorced. I mean, considering the endings of Zero Time Dilemma, I'm pretty sure Ten Myoji is very divorced. Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. If Ten Myoji was not living in the apocalypse, he would be wearing Hawaiian shirts. You didn't do it, Detective JOWD, and of course little Camilla didn't do it either. The true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm gonna prove it. For Camilla's sake. That sounds wonderful. JOWD theme. Thank you, Detective JOWD. Lynn, where's that music box now? In Thicc Park. Camilla left it there. That gun is important evidence. You better go pick it up. Yes, sir. I'll go right now. This'll take care of Detective JOWD. Do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side. Yet again, I say, easy enough for you to say. I've seen you include Eggman. I miss my wife, Tails Robotnik. What's going on? Give me the deal, Death Row inmate. A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something. But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everyone's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby. I think I should better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Camilla, in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it. Ironically, the divorced aura is for Junpei is stronger right when he's about to propose. Correct. I can't disagree with that. I see, my old friend, in more ways than one. Just Ten Myoji is the single dad who never got over the divorce. I see, my old friend, in more ways than one. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight, as planned? We should be hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in. The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please, don't bow down to me, and especially not that low. In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind? Yes, sir! But where'd that chair come from? This van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. We show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate. Most likely the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped. Where'd the chair come from, you ask? Oh, you know. He is very flexible in many ways. So, yes. Yes, I know. She isn't the one, I'm sure of it. Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the Justice Minister. Prove it? How? Doubt his wife is ever going to answer that phone if we call from here. If we call from here. Right. But telephones work in both directions. I love that emote. What are you saying? What I'm saying is only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost. Yes? I have to admit, I don't like depending on others, but you're the only one who can change the situation. Gee, Detective. These past 5 years, Camilla's the only thing that's kept me going. Can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter, but is there a way? Alright, here we go. Showtime. Party time. Let's fucking go. I'm not gonna waste time talking to you. We're just gonna go straight to the fun. The objectively best puzzle. Bullying mom. Use cabinet electric on the electric chair. SMH. Cabanella just pulls an entire electric chair out of his ass. Literally. That's what I thought. This little girl is safe in her bed. Well, that's it for the chapter. Alright. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. Last link in a long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in JOWD's heart. The chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. Oh yeah! Getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way. I bet this mistaken abduction does too. We're going down. Party time, mom and daughter, Justice Minister, and the Macho Man. Visit the novelist's apartment now. Look, it'll say PM now. Would be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his old daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. Key to dispel the Minister's doubts is now in bed coffin. Need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. Yeah, I forgot there was a chapter break in between that scene and this puzzle, too. My darling angel, oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing, did you leave your nice warm bed to go out in the night to play? A daughter after my own heart, but I must confess I didn't even notice you were gone. Ding! I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new lighter. There's no reason to go out this late at night. But my fever finally went down. Could barely move before that. But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel. To buy Papa some Slim Jims, oh yeah. Mama. Yes, darling. Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Amelie. I hate you. I hate you, Hulk Hogan. Looks like this little girl was safe all along. A little girl buying a lighter at midnight. Nothing odd about that. Lighter store open. Lighter store open. No shopkeeper browse were raised that day. Not just that, Scavo, but lighter store open. Bread store not open. And yeah, there's another lucky development, too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now, just make the use of that feeling somehow. That would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Let's just burn, baby, burn. Bloop. The phone! Oh yeah! Amelie, I told you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Amelie. Your father's about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. Same, Freya. Same. Like a full-on flamethrower there. This girl just bought a powerful, one hell of a lighter at midnight. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All what you do is write weird novels. Oh. Oh. What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect you to forgive such an insult? Mama, your hair's blooming. No. The phone, yeah. Powdered in the woohoo with a foldable chair. There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father. I hate you, Hulk Hogan. I can hear you, you know. Whew, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are. Do you know I have to do something about this lady so Amelie can call? Alright, what can we do here? Turn knob. Better not put out that lamp right now. Let me pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. I want to give Amelie a chance to use the telephone. Think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. You can go up here. The lady's dictionary. Was this on her desk before? Poor thing. Destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. Batch. Hoist. Oh, I can't actually drop you. I'm sorry, turn you. Nothing really happens there. Trying to remember how the pieces of this work. See? That is now open. Whee! Group. Too weak. Make chime. Sizzle seeks not the friendship of mice. Well, well. Have a good time there, aren't we, little rodent? Sweet dreams. Did you fancy the vintage, my biscuit friend? One of the great things about this puzzle is that it's not a Deadland one. Deadland one, they can't make you rewind, so you can't screw it up. It will inevitably reset, I do recall. It's gonna screw around as much as you want. She's more powerful than I thought. It's like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side, too. The angle of those candles, the angle of the dangle. I get a feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. This is very much 2 chapters ago. You can also... Imagine if you could force a rewind making a dead body yourself. Oh god, ultimate game over. Zap! Oh! Oh, here we go. Oh heavens. Blackout at a critical time like this. Of course, dim lights usually suit my story of love very well, but I, myself, am not very fond of the dark. Very mean. Whee! This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. Girl's got a badunkadunk so strong she can light a match on it. And put it out in her wine, too. That ruins the wine. That's awful. Why did you do that? Oh, there he goes. There she goes. Yeah! Look at her go. Crank that shit. Yeah! There it is, my favorite animation in the game right there. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dark, dusky twilight. I don't exactly know how this situation came about. I think I owe that rat an apology. Rat seems to be unconscious, but now the room has changed into this. They can use it somehow. Poor little rat. What can I do here? I can do this. Boom! What a naughty chandelier. Got a nice bakery going on. There she goes. Yeah, there she goes. Crank that shit. Crank it, baby. Whew, look at that dodge. Such insolence. Thicc! Drunk. Drunk too strong. Amelie, help me! Mama! Ooh, achievement! Yes, Ultra Instinct. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. Afraid I can't help you right now. Used to the weakness of my darling angel. We have to make her day so much worse, too. That chandelier's on there tighter than her wedding band. She'll be able to escape on her own. Help! 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 What is going on here? Somebody, look! Do you see this? Help me, please! To the ceiling. Oh, sorry. I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning. So I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too. What do I even do in this situation? She's compliant. I've seen you drop her and bring her back up again. Oh, good question. Let's find out. Can we even do that? Dropped! Ooh, I swear that sounds like a film falling in love. I've got it. I'll give you the title of my next novel. Lady Chandelier Falls in Love. It's perfect. Thank goodness she's tough. I have to give Amelie a chance to make that phone call. Or try shaking this lady up a little more. Yes! Up you! Up you! Woo-doo! She'll be going anywhere for a while. Have a little cook and call her father. Yeah. She can't reach it. We'll just do a little special delivery. That's right, the angle of the dangle. Boom. Ba-doom. That's too much fun. And now... Ah! This poor mouse. Ah! Free this poor mouse. My God. I love how no matter what, she does not spill a single drop of her match wine. Ooh, good question. Can we drop her now? Can't move the chandelier right now with her thrashing around like that. I hear ominous creaking coming from the ceiling too. This is a dangerous situation. This is the game over route where we accidentally set the place on fire. Swing. This will create a dead body. I suspect she has a lot of practice when it comes to not spilling her wine. I mean, did you see her dodge that chandelier earlier? Of course she does. Mama! Mama. What in the world is going on here? Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa. Okay, Mama? Hold me be a minute. Ring, ring. Oh, don't you dare, Amelie. I won't have it. Hello, Papa. Amelie! Is that you? Of course it is, silly. What did you think? I heard. They said you were... No, never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa. Oh. Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama. Oh, you mean old Mama? I mean, your mother. Oh, what is she doing? What is she up to right now? Oh, she's certainly up, all right. Look at that smile. She is. This smile is full of mischief. Oh, yeah. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. Yeah. It's the next day, though, so which one is the birthday on? Good point. I think it was from what Amelie was saying earlier. That's like she wanted to call him and wish him happy birthday despite it being past midnight. So yesterday was Papa's birthday. It is now the day after, but who'd think it was? March by Randy Savage or something? Ludicrous. It was me, Dio. Colonel Dioda. Get me down. She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Amelie. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Would you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? She's about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now. Oh. No more furrows in his brow. He's happy. Oh, okay. Bishy mode activate. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see. De-aged 40 years instantly. Okay. Just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize. Oh, that's a good girl. Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you. I love you too, Amelie. Good night, sweetheart. Mama? I'm sorry. My goodness, why the sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Amelie. I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels. That makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right. I shouldn't treat you like a little girl anymore. You're growing up, after all. I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. What? Oh. Maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that. Oh, okay. So, Amelie, if you're feeling a little more charitable toward your old mama, do you think you could let me down now? You know, I would love to do that. I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. Oh. Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. Looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel. Ding. Wiggle, wiggle. All of a sudden, everyone is getting along again. Such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is that what family is all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. Let's hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts will be dispelled. The Justice Minister's family is an outlier and should not be counted. Yeah. I think I'll go back to his office, where everyone is waiting for the prison van. Instant transport? Mitch's family now has their smiles and harmony back. But Camilla is still in the hands of those kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Let's see. We're gonna try and get the next chapter in before I call it a night. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling that something big is going to happen. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. I did nothing. I just sat on my ass chair, and... What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. Yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course, there is still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Ah! Please, let me think in peace till the prison van arrives. I can't get to JOWD. Let's talk to you first, because I think you'll actually talk to us now. Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed. That was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? You have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known? Known about what? We knew about the existence of someone who can control others, a manipulator. What's this? Hi, JOWD. That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective JOWD. My work here is done. My work here is done, baby. But you didn't do anything, Inspector. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all about the huge mistake this foolish man made. Manipulator revealed. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top-secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective JOWD. Right. They don't share too much top-secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in that special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do, don't they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. Sausage Head. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? A theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? So the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanela has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. First case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory, too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? Oh, I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanilla can hear this too. Cabanilla just standing there like, what's going on, baby? Why is everybody staring at each other intently? Oh, dramatic pose. Something I'd like you two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanilla, when you first made that report about a manipulator, afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago I signed the order to carry out Detective JOWD's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. Ooh. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. Oh, I would love some curry right about now. Understandable. What's going on? In this document, what am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it. Ever dramatic. No. Oh no. Wait, don't deliver that document. Deliver that document? Yes, sir. Okay, bye. That's when it started. That's when all my fear, despair, and suffering began. Fear, despair, and suffering. Normal Justice Minister behavior. Yes. Perfectly fine. Poor guard probably walked up to him thinking, oh no, Justice Minister's not taking his meds. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated. My memory of that event was only hazy at best. Memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, huh? Signing execution orders is part of a Justice Minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. Also fair. The next day it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanilla's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. Something like that got out that this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody that what had happened. I suppose. But it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know, I should have. I was waiting away for the problem. There she is. Then my wife found out I was worried about something. You go around with an expression like that, it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. Ah! You should withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately. I'm moving out. And with the kidnapping tonight. I mean, to his credit, that feels like a very good point. If it thrust into my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. That sort of thing becomes public knowledge. That would be disastrous. It would be a dark age of the law, even. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. There's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. The dark age of the law. It's the Phantom. I'm not fine with is the fact that that person can control and manipulate living creatures. certainly not something I can do. The ends justify the means. Apparently different ghosts get different ghost tricks. Wonder if we'll find out a more practical example of that. But I never imagined that tonight we'd find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from. Let's go set up a ghost that can eat other ghosts. Ghosts that can eat other ghosts and steal their powers. The great tension. This manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What? What'd you say? JOWD, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. Maybe. Maybe not. I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. Spirit? Ghost? Gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister, I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. And will the guards just... I sleep. Oh, Lynn? This is Lynn. I'm at the park. Been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Park time. Let's go. Looks like your help is needed, Sissel. Yeah, I guess so, huh? We'll talk to JOWD before we go. Never saw that coming. Mister was being controlled, huh? I'm truly sorry, Detective JOWD. I have no excuses to offer you. You know, maybe it was all for the best. What do you mean? If you had never been manipulated, you never would have believed this power existed. After all, you're a realist, right? Just goes to show you, you never know when even the worst things can turn out good. Detective JOWD, I don't know what to say. Alright, Sissel, I'm gonna go help Lynn. She's a good kid, but she's got a habit of taking on other people's problems. Rare to see Cavendale so serious indeed. He noped out of there in a hurry. Yeah, I know. Let's see. She's in Thicc Park, eh? Minister? I knew, actually. Right from the beginning. Knew what? That you saved my life the first time we met tonight. Oh, that. When I talked about that miserable, pathetic, short-sighted, disgraceful man. I knew I was talking about me. I hated who I had become. You helped me appreciate the truth. Now I truly understand the wonderful support I've been getting from so many, including that of my loving family. Glad to hear that. I'm starting to realize what a lucky man I am. That's all thanks to you. Aw, little wholesome goodness. Alright. Time for business. Chapter end? Yes. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take up toward Thicc Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator. The person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective JOWD's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? There it is. The new possibility comes to light. Okay, one more chapter for the night. 15, 16, 17. Thicc Park, the site of the little lady Camilla's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. 1:28 p.m. Shit, you're right. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. Maybe she isn't dead. What happened to the last 12 hours? It is now afternoon. We are gone. Ray, you lied to us. At least she's dead. But what did she find? Oh, hey. Chicken Man. Huh? What's he doing here? Da da da. You spent a moment's time with you, my love. World will not end if the food delivery is a little late. A little late? It's already ice cold. Eh. Hey, let me in. What's going on here? What he has? Chicken! Yes! Me too! We can poke around here. Globe. Spin. Seesaw effect! Hi, Lynn. Oh, there you are, Sissel. The nose? The hat? The chicken? The singing voice? Or what? Yes! Agreed, Freya. Yes. Does he ever nibble upon his nose? That's right, because his nose is chicken. His nose is literally chicken. He could nibble upon his nose. I never noticed that detail until the remake, but that's a great detail. Oh, there you are, Sissel. Is it so refreshing to come across a scene where there is Lynn and a dead body, and Lynn is not the dead body? It has happened twice this stream, in fact. Lynn is on a 2 dead body not dying streak. From your dejected expression, I gather. You didn't find what you were looking for. Right, I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible. Horrible? What is it? Whee! Oh no! There in the grass. You better see for yourself. New record! Smash announcer voice. A new record. Looks like a dead body. I nearly died when I saw it. I suppose not. Now that we've found it, we can't just leave it there, can we? No, I suppose not. Alright, let's do the thing. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. You there. You're talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly, examine it in detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name. My name. What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about? Okay. Come now and study these tracks with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. Male Lotta Heart. Yeah, yes, I was thinking. It's Lotta's brother. Lotta's brother, Many Heart. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching. It is the afternoon. But we are young. Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life. I am interested in your way of death. Let's go back to 4 minutes before your death. You experienced a lot of hurt. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Alright, are you ready? Are you ready for the best death? And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it. Okay. What does this have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned? You still don't appear to understand. It's written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet in great detail. Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. Can I join you? Hey! Camilla! And Simp! I'm coming! Just hold on! Come faster, damn it! I'll be right here! Ooh. I've located the target, beauty. A girl of the right age, coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. Wonder how this man died. In a completely normal and not unusual way whatsoever. Yes, my dear, I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. A massive transceiver. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Ignore the very large and conspicuous switch next to me. Ah. Hey! Being a good boy goes wrong. Correct. Oh gods, what do I do? What do I do? I have to do something. Eh. Oh no! Big rock! Whoa! Ah! Ooh. What in the world? What just happened? Oh, that's Mino. Mino? Normal Mino behavior. Mino's the mascot, the symbol of Thicc Park. Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. Talked about the way it changed direction. Did you see that? Yes. Yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes. The power of the rock of the gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved the little girl. And that same power very deliberately crushed you instead. Yes. Yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods. He has been judged by Mino. Mino has deemed you unworthy. Was it the mischief of the gods? Was it a ghost trick? But man, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy mid-air. But wait a minute. What if there's somebody with much greater powers than me? This man failed the vibe check. Mino's judgment is passed. We're gonna find out whose judgment has been passed. That's a flame. Look at that, there's another flame besides mine. Ooh, that is the flame of a god, isn't it? But hold on. Your spirit's a flame too, isn't it? Yeah, so? Oh, pardon me, but are you a god? I sincerely doubt it. Last minute that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. Who could it be? I definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god-related. God or god-adjacent. Maybe I better try talking to this person. Alright. And let's see. Big reveal time. What the? This person with much greater powers than me? It's... you? Hey! Thistle! Yeah! Oh my, it's... Thistle! You look well for being dead. Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did it. I tried really hard and I did it. I saved Miss Camilla. Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog? So what's going on? How'd you get powers of the dead? I'm glad you asked. There he is. Goodest boy. After Miss Camilla went out and you left. Bonk. Bonk. I worked like crazy to make my own path, and I did it! Oh. Bonk. Oh, got it. Yeah. Here's the door. Go, missile. And I followed Miss Camilla out into the big wide world. Oh. Hit it backwards. Not God-related, but dog-related. Thinking of the I Am Missile song. Oh, yes. And here at this park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it. I barked. You bet I did. And I went running after her, too. Ooh. Oof. Roblox oof noise. And then I guess I died. Then I was unconscious for a little while. Oh. When I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Camilla. Crushed her to that big, scary lump. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please, forgive me. Miss Camilla! I barked. I had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then... I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right? Better than probably anyone else could. My favorite thing that was totally done by Tommy Torpedo and not stolen. His mother's very proud, Manji. His mother's very proud. And then I remembered what you did for me, how you saved me. So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death? You bet I did. Missile-themed time rewind. Missile-themed time rewind, go. He's on cribs. The first American to compose music for Sonic. Yes, my dear, never so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Doot. Check. Oh. That's my chance, I thought. I saw the core. Oh no, it looks pretty far. I stretched out my paw towards the core. Oh, I felt at that moment. And if you'd be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Sissel. Go ahead and try it for yourself. Ooh. Womp. I can't believe it. How would you connect over such great distance? They don't call me Missile for nothing. And so then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside. Right on top of my head. Well, no, actually. Huh? Obtained long shot. Da-da-da-da. Huh? Can't manipulate things like you can, Sissel. You can't? Then how did you... I didn't know what to do. And I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye. And it had a core, too. A single leaf hanging for the tree. I tried reaching out to the leaf. What in the world? Can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is. Swap things with the same shape? Go ahead and try it. Press swap. Space. That's incredible. So that's how you saved your mistress, is it? This is how I became caught up in this, is it? I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager. Meager? Because you see, I saw one more. Oh, that's a football. I happened to notice one more core. There's something with the exact same shape. Stuck in the branch of a tree. The power of silly doggo shines within you. You are filled with determination. Hey, you're right. If Mino could be swapped again with that, that disaster wouldn't have to rain down upon my head. What is that thing? It looks too big to be a leaf. Whatever it is, I much prefer it on my head over there. On my head. Than Mino. So why didn't you swap the Missile? I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Sissel. Yeah. This was just too far from me. I couldn't reach. Mino's judgment is delivered. I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of a death, if I do say so myself. I kept retrying over and over, see if there's anything I could do. But there's something you can do now. Huh? If we work together, you and me. Sissel, you think so? I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you could help me? Of course! Naturally. What can you do? So we're gonna drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before. Yeah, good point. He'd need another core to actually get into the Mino new location to actually swap it in one go. Because if he tried to go from the leaf back to Mino, he'd just get the indicator to swap it again. Gameplay and story integration. Alright, let's get started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. Then you have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape. Oh, I believe that's a rugby ball. Okay, rugby ball, huh? The rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it. That means I have to move it closer somehow. Looks like you and I will have to work together on that one, Missile. Okay, I'm ready. If you want to use my swap trick, just press V. That way you'll be able to control me. Britain reconfirmed. Yep, rugby ball. If you press V, control will come back to me. Okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Mino from hurting anybody. Alright, open. Alright, Missile. Your powers are the key this time. Okay, I'm ready! You can swap anything that has the same shape. Just call on me if you find anything you want to try. Probably the best thing to do is just try a bunch of things and see how it goes. Something we can swap, it should use V. We're playing the fuck around and find out game. Alright, I can get in here. Would you look at that? There sure are a whole lot of round things around here. Oh boy! It's time for me, right? Oh boy! My hair is also round. Let's see, to use missile powers, I just tap V. I'll try it and see what happens. Every day I wake up in Britain, pounding the wall, sobbing. Oh, wait. Do this. Do this. Do this. That gets us a basketball. From here. Oh, wait. So you need to hang tight here. I'm pretty sure there's a lot we have to do. Alright, spin faster. Oh, we're spinning really fast. Alright. Rustle. Rustle my jimmies. Love letter. We can't actually read the love letter. I'm sad. Alright, close. Open. Look at this funny, flattened ball. It's the same shape as that horrible Mino. It's too far to swap from here. Even this ball is starting to look horrible to me. We have to find a way to get this ball closer to the Mino thing. Knock it down for the tree, I say. I might have fucked up by putting the tire in the merry-go-round. There's something we can do. I may have fucked up by putting the tire in the merry-go-round. Oh no, I can't actually swap it because it's not the same shape. That's okay, we'll get there. Pretty sure we need the... We want the basketball to get in there. Okay. Yeah, and we wanted the... Yeah, we can't reach this anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm boned. That's okay. Pretty much got most of this down first try. I want to keep the tire down there. I want to get the... We'll just put this down here. I need to swap you with you. You can just stay in there. Now just wait for time to advance. When it comes down to it, this puzzle is fairly simple. Whew, here you come already. I swore to myself not to repeat my mistakes. Mistakes? When somebody's in trouble, you should lend them a hand. Otherwise, you'll definitely regret it. Now the recklessness of youth has taken over, giving me lightning fast speed. I've been thinking. If you stop this man from running, maybe he wouldn't get squished. It won't be easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth has taken over. Stop him, eh? Can certainly delay. Oh shit, no. So heavy I can't move it very much. Wrong button. Because that swap I made? This little ball is about all the weight I can handle. No, not wrong fucking button. Let me in. There we go. Alright. Rustle the jimmies. Alright. Close. Open. Oh, that was so close. I hit the ball, you could have knocked it down. Is that all this umbrella can be used for? We're knocking the rugby ball down? Don't forget about my powers. And don't forget about my recklessness of youth. Yes, you and your recklessness of youth. Okay. Now, the outcome we want is for you to leap. Ball. Hole in one. And now, swappy. Boink, boink. Try. There, remove the ball. What do you think, Missile? With the ball there, I think I can do it. In just a few seconds, you'll swap Mino with a leap. And then from there, you can swap Mino one more time. The final moment is near, Missile. Are you ready? You bet! It'll put us in there automatically, but I may as well preempt it. Slamming Demon God Mino into the garbage. Indeed. It's where you belong, Mino. I've seldom seen such recklessness of youth. The recklessness. So reckless. Ah! Okay, watch me, Sissel. Here I go. Finishing touches, you can do it, Missile. Swap Mino with the ball. Swappy. You have been spared the wrath of Mino. There, how's that? My head has been spared. Truly, that was a try worthy of the gods. And now Mino is right where he belongs. Damn, Sizzle said it. We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we? We sure did. Now, nobody has to die. Except for one brave little somebody. Huh? I'm talking about you, Missile. Oh, me? Well, I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I? So now let's go back and save your life. Wait a minute. What is it? Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. Well, when I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camilla when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Camilla. To do that, I need these powers I have now. What a good doggy. I see. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. Hey, we just saved you. Don't wish your life away already. Only they had greater resolution so they could act on molecules invisible to the human eye. Of course, you're right. Okay, Bissell, have it your way. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When you get back to the present time, could you give it to her? Certainly, you have my word. Let's go back then, to the present. Oh yeah. I don't like this remastered version of the song. That violin note kills it for me. Sorry, that just keeps bugging me. And so Camilla ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Lynn listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry, I'm sure there was something else I could have done. No, you did the best you could. I'm sure she's alright. After all, she has me! Swap an electron and an atom, change the properties of the substance. That'd be insanely powerful. ability. Missile, are you in there? Miss Lynn! Leave this Camilla to me! I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her. Missile. Oh no! Missile, quick! Enter the ghost world! Missile! Miss Lynn! Missile! I'm going to leave it up to Missile. Kinda looks like Missile is being left up to the wind. Oh, I'm here. Ooh! I have something to give you. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. Aren't you forgetting your promise? Oh, pardon me. My apologies, this isn't for you. Oh! Whoop, straight in her pocket. Kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you. Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? He's mesmerized by my beauty. Hey, the cat's not allowed to get your tongue. Oh, if only you knew. Excuse me, but are you? No, it couldn't be. Have we met before? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago in this park. 10 years ago? Spooky. That is a squished Mario. Are you talking about... Have you met this strange young man before, Lynn? How old is Mystery Park Man? Good question. I don't remember, but he said 10 years ago in this park. There's only one thing that I can think of. I better talk to Mr. Leaflet here. Do we even have his age here? I don't actually check any of these. I should do that more. Look at him fist bump. I don't know. We don't have an age. Here in this park, the gods surely controlled fate. Today, 10 years from that day, we meet once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it? Could just be coincidence. Apparently, you know our lady detective here. Could you tell us about it? About what happened 10 years ago? Doesn't appear to age yet. Correct. It's the power of the Rock of the Gods. Yes, of course. I was actually about to do just that. What's this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning? Don't you know? It's right there in front of us. Oh, the conspicuous crater. And Missile's dead body. Missile. Freaking legs. Wait a minute, you say G-O-D-S, but do you mean D-O-G-S? Of course not, don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. We're standing just above the Rock of the Gods right now. Take a good look at that monument. Monument? Rock of the Gods, Thicc Park. The Rock of the Gods. The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there these 10 years. Ever since that day it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle. A miracle? So this rock you've been talking about is a meteorite. Precisely. It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Me? That day I just happened to be passing through this park. I knew that day would change my destiny. Sun was going down, and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl. Then and I, we think alike. Yeah. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Hello, JOWD. Slowly, the longer we go along, the more of this picture gets revealed. See the face of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was so thick it was painful, just when I couldn't stand it any longer. That's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish-white. And the fate of everyone involved was changed. When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. Those beautiful fragments pierced into the criminal's back. Judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. Mino's wrath. 10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the rock of the gods. Oh my, I can't believe it. The rock of the gods was given the name Thicc, and still today, it lies sleeping deep in this park's earth. Thicc, eh? I never knew about this Thicc. I always thought Detective JOWD was the one who saved me. You were very young then. When you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage, of course you wouldn't remember. That's funny. A huge incident like that would have caused quite a stir. It's strange you never heard of it, Lim. It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, remember I didn't want to think about what happened. Understandable. I avoided the news. Did you know that the word Kismet, meaning destiny? Or the will of the gods? Did you know what the word Kismet is spelled backwards? Thicc. Never came back to this park ever again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. Meteorite was named Thicc after the name of this park where that it fell in. Then the rock of the gods was forgotten. Now an awful thing is happening. We're talking about turning the park into a housing site. Never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. And so I've taken up residence in this park, and I'm trying to appeal to the people. You could make a religion. You could make a religion out of that. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. That is my mission. I see. Missile. I'm taking you with me, Missile. So the 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that, but Detective JOWD, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about this Thicc thing. If he knew. And the man died. I took his life. That is a reverse because it allows you to reverse fate. Spooky. What was that confessional of his all about? The rocks of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destinies of many people's lives, like the ripples of a pond when a pebble is dropped in. Every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. It'll break the chain of mysteries before dawn. Well, it is, about lunchtime, so... Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective JOWD. We're going straight there, or does this chapter end? Nope, it's going straight here. Thicc religion, where we worship the Temmies and admire their deep history. Find the music box, Detective JOWD. Lynn doing her air quotes. Good job, Lynn. I knew you would. Once everything has been resolved, I wanted you to give this to him. Egg. Delicious egg. Their deep history. Egg. Correct. You mean Inspector Cabanella, right? Tem come from egg. I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me. Detective JOWD. Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack for doing it, you know. See? It's simple. That's a knack. Looks more like brute strength to me. It's a very delicate thing. We faithfully await the day the egg will hatch. There we go. Just have this gun. You should find scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks? Camilla built her contraption. She used a special kind of string. It's the kind magicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears. Why would little Camilla use something like that? I don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. In the case report, there was mention of some scorch marks. Thud. Good job. JOWD just put all of his fingerprints on the gun. And the Justice Minister's. The evidence is many times contaminated. When it happened, I suppose Justice Minister was wearing gloves, though. When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place. Guess you gotta go through the execution now. Bad ending. Game over. GG. You saw the flame run to the gun. She naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you move the picture, you should find scorch marks behind it on the frame, too. Those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, it proves the contraption existed in there in that room on that day. It didn't work the way your little girl intended, is that right? Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design. That anger was never brought up in court. And so was Justice Minister. Must call off the execution at this point. I knew I was right. Proves the gun fired in that frame once. But then again, that raises the question of how would you fire a gun in a frame? I knew I was right. Like that. Wasn't Detective JOWD. Now I can finally prove that. Thank goodness. Thank you, Lynn. Those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. Oh, we have more to talk about. I was honestly hoping this was going to be the end of the chapter. What's the matter? I just don't know. What should I have done 5 years ago? Back then. Doesn't prove the contraption was there on that day, though. I mean, yeah, but... Witness testimony, and, he did fire his personal gun before giving it to the police. Nobody had any way of knowing the true nature of the manipulator. It wasn't anybody's fault that we didn't know the truth. Do you really think so? Of course, besides, what's important right now is deciding what to do next, am I right? She's right, Mr. Minister. Yes, of course, I do believe she is. What is it now? I just don't know. What should I do next? You'll figure it out. We believe in you. Emotional support. Sissel. Yeah, he hid the gun that was in the frame. Put a picture in the frame to cover up the scorch marks left behind. If you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I would be gone by now without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. Tonight, I come into contact with a lot of people's lives and got involved in their fates. And the only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory. Things are different now. It was Lynn underneath the floorboards, oh no! While trying to create false evidence by shooting his gun, he accidentally shot somebody else. We're connected to each other now, I just know it. That's why I need to ask you a few more questions, in order to find the truth about us. Fair enough, fire away. I was really hoping this chapter would be over. This'll told me all about it, Detective JOWD. About the manipulator. Yes, it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister, too. Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. Oh. Sissel, do you think that's what happened to me, too? What are you talking about, Lynn? Don't tell me. You were manipulated, too? There's always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. That image of the one who shot me. But now I see the possibility of a new explanation. But who is it, and why did they do it? The contraption. It's a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it? That's right. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. No surprise there. It killed you. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine. Right, I knew it. See, Detective JOWD? No, I'm afraid I don't see. I told Detective JOWD about it. Now I see. Told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town. I'd never even heard of that place. What's more, I never told a single soul about that contraption. You haven't? That old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? And lastly, Thicc. Detective JOWD, you must have heard this name before. Thicc. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. So you found out about that, didn't you? I heard that meteorite saved Lynn's life. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal anybody's life away? What are you talking about? Detective JOWD, you told me that 10 years ago. The person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you. What? But it was the meteorite. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away. No question about it. It was entirely my fault. I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point. From this angle, Lynn looks like she's holding a plunger. I was already a murderer. That's not true. I distinctly remember what she's holding in that scene, but from that one glimpse of it, it looks like a plunger. That's not true. You were trying to save me. Lynn, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. Huh? Behold, a cop wants to face consequences for pointing a gun at someone. A day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. Another place? Yes, the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident. A suspect who was being questioned escaped. Oh, wow, I didn't know about that. I happened to be in there, in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. Order right there. Oh, I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him bad. That warning shot made him panic. He took a prisoner. That time, I was a young and green detective, brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. Green, literally. Nice jacket. I made him panic and got you involved, Lynn. It was all my fault. Unintentional pun, probably, but Detective JOWD. All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynn. And coat looks familiar. Indeed. So that man who grabbed me died that day. His last 10 years. I've never forgotten his face. Then a few years after that, when my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I've done. Didn't even have to dirty the jacket for 7 years like Gumshoe. Yeah. And just straight up green. I like Gumshoe started out with tan. Painted pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I've met in my life and didn't want to forget. His mind is haunted by Mino. Yes. Mino graces his wall because in his mind he is facing the judgment of Mino. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. The final face. Face of the man in the park that day. Wait, just 1 minute. That can't be. I saw that painting. I saw the face you painted tonight. Dramatic reveal. Round 2. That was my face. You're telling me I was the man in the park that time? That's right. That face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of the man whose life I stole, of the man who was pronounced dead at the scene. But hold on, Detective JOWD. It can't be true. I just met Sizzle for the first time tonight. He died right in front of me. By the way, the name that I know the man in the park by, that day by, isn't Sissel. What? The first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? Identity crisis after all this time? Whoa! Mr. Minister. Inspector Cabanilla, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. What? Demand? Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once you've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage. What are you talking about, Inspector Cabanilla? And you know it's not my daughter who was abducted. Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life. Twins? Everyone playing this for the first time? Those who know, they know. A life is a life, even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever. What in the world? What's going on? Inspector Cabanilla! Oh yeah, next chapter is that chapter. The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago. Twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. This one is a good one. Even now the chain continues to grow even longer. Inspector Cabanilla's call proved that to us. The greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who's this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? I'm even further from knowing that when I started. Oh. Woo-wee.